Bitcoin is often described as digital money, but that explanation barely scratches the surface. Some people see it as an investment, others see it as a revolution. You may have heard stories of people becoming rich or losing money overnight. You might also wonder why governments talk about it so much. In this video, we are going to slow everything down and explain Bitcoin clearly. No technical background is required to understand this. By the end of this video, you will know what Bitcoin is and why it exists. You will also understand why people around the world care about it. This video is designed for anyone who wants clarity without confusion. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency that exists only on the internet. It was created in 2009 by an unknown person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike traditional money, Bitcoin is not printed by a government or controlled by a central bank. It operates on a decentralized network made up of thousands of computers worldwide. This means no single person or institution controls it. Bitcoin transactions are peer-to-peer, meaning people can send value directly to each other. There is no need for a bank or payment processor to approve the transaction. Bitcoin is also limited in supply, with only 21 million coins that will ever exist. This scarcity is one of the reasons people compare Bitcoin to gold. Why Bitcoin was created? Bitcoin was created as a response to problems in the traditional financial system. In 2008, a global financial crisis caused banks to fail and people to lose trust in institutions. Governments responded by printing large amounts of money to stabilize economies. This led to concerns about inflation and the loss of purchasing power. Bitcoin was designed to offer an alternative system that does not rely on trust in banks. Instead of trusting institutions, Bitcoin uses math and code. It allows people to store and transfer value without permission from a third party. The goal was to give individuals more control over their own money. Bitcoin represents a shift from centralized authority to distributed trust. How Bitcoin works. Bitcoin runs on a technology called the blockchain. The blockchain is a public digital ledger that records every Bitcoin transaction. This ledger is shared across thousands of computers around the world. Each group of transactions is collected into a block. Once a block is verified, it is added permanently to the chain. Because the ledger is public, anyone can view Bitcoin transactions. However, personal identities are not directly attached to wallet addresses. This makes the system transparent, but still private. Changing past transactions is extremely difficult, which keeps the network secure. This structure allows Bitcoin to operate without a central authority. Mining and network security. Bitcoin mining is the process that secures the network. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. When they solve these problems, they validate new transactions. These transactions are then added to the blockchain as a new block. Miners are rewarded with newly created Bitcoin for their work. This reward system encourages people to maintain the network. Mining also prevents fraud and double spending. As more miners join the network, security increases. Over time, mining rewards decrease, making Bitcoin more scarce. This system keeps Bitcoin running without a central controller. What Bitcoin is used for. People use Bitcoin for many different reasons. Some use it to send money across borders quickly. Others use it as a store of value, similar to savings. Bitcoin allows people to transact without relying on banks. This can be especially useful in countries with unstable currencies. Some businesses accept Bitcoin as payment for goods and services. Freelancers may receive Bitcoin as payment for work. Bitcoin can also be used for donations and fundraising. Because it operates non-stop, it works even on weekends and holidays. Its global nature makes it accessible to anyone with internet access. Risks and things to understand. Bitcoin comes with risks that beginners should understand. Its price can be very volatile and change rapidly. This means the value of Bitcoin can rise or fall quickly. Bitcoin is not insured like money in a bank account. If you lose access to your wallet, your Bitcoin may be lost permanently. Scams and fake investment schemes exist in the crypto space. It is important to research before buying or investing. Security depends on how well you protect your private keys. Bitcoin transactions cannot be reversed once sent. Understanding these risks is essential before getting started. Why Bitcoin matters globally. Bitcoin matters because it challenges how money has worked for centuries. It allows people to be in full control of their funds. No government or bank can freeze a Bitcoin wallet. This can be powerful in places with strict financial controls. Bitcoin also introduces a fixed money supply. Unlike fiat currencies, many people see it as protection against inflation. It provides financial access to people without bank accounts. Bitcoin is open to anyone, regardless of location. Its design encourages transparency and fairness. For many, Bitcoin represents financial freedom. Bitcoin and the environment. Bitcoin is often criticized for being harmful to the environment, but this topic is frequently misunderstood. Much of the criticism focuses on Bitcoin's energy use rather than its actual environmental impact. Bitcoin mining uses electricity, but using energy does not automatically mean causing pollution. What matters is where that energy comes from. A significant and growing portion of Bitcoin mining uses renewable energy sources such as hydroelectric, wind, and solar power. In some regions, miners use excess or stranded energy that would otherwise be wasted. Bitcoin mining can also help stabilize power grids by acting as a flexible energy consumer. Compared to traditional banking systems, gold mining, and data centers, Bitcoin's energy footprint is often discussed without full context. Many claims about Bitcoin harming the environment ignore how energy grids actually work. Understanding this issue requires looking at energy sources, efficiency, and comparisons rather than headlines alone. Top companies that hold Bitcoin. A growing number of publicly traded companies now hold Bitcoin directly on their balance sheets. The largest corporate holder of Bitcoin by a wide margin is Strategy, which holds more than 600,000 Bitcoin as part of a long-term treasury strategy. Several Bitcoin mining companies also hold large amounts, including Mara Holdings and Riot Platforms, which retain Bitcoin produced through mining rather than selling it immediately. Other firms such as Coinbase Global and Tesla hold Bitcoin as part of broader corporate financial strategies. GameStop is now a confirmed Bitcoin holding company. With several thousand Bitcoin listed on its balance sheet, this places GameStop among the top corporate Bitcoin holders globally, alongside companies from technology, finance, media, and energy sectors. Firms such as Block, Galaxy Digital further show how diverse corporate Bitcoin adoption has become. These holdings demonstrate that Bitcoin is no longer limited to early adopters or tech startups. Corporate Bitcoin treasuries now span multiple industries and business models. This trend highlights how Bitcoin is increasingly treated as a strategic financial asset rather than an experiment. Top countries that hold Bitcoin. Some governments now hold Bitcoin as part of their national strategy. The country most closely associated with Bitcoin adoption is El Salvador, which became the first nation to make Bitcoin legal tender and holds Bitcoin in its national reserves. The United States is believed to be one of the largest holders of Bitcoin, largely from law enforcement seizures related to criminal cases. China has also held significant amounts of Bitcoin in the past, mainly through confiscations, even though Bitcoin trading is restricted domestically. These government holdings show that Bitcoin is no longer ignored at the state level. Some countries hold Bitcoin intentionally, while others acquire it through enforcement actions. In many cases, governments store Bitcoin rather than immediately selling it. This signals that Bitcoin is being treated as an asset, not just a currency. Nation-state involvement marks a major shift in how Bitcoin is viewed globally. Bitcoin is more than just digital money. It represents a new way of thinking about trust and ownership. Understanding Bitcoin takes time, but the basics are accessible to everyone. This technology is still evolving and being debated worldwide. Whether you see Bitcoin as money, technology, or an experiment, it has already changed finance. Learning about it helps you understand the future of money. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. Share this video with someone curious about Bitcoin. Leave your questions in the comments below.